Hi everyone, welcome back to episode 2 of this series, where we're breaking down the pressures we face, especially those of us living abroad, when it comes to making it in life. So if you missed episode 1, make sure you check it out. I'll leave the link down in the description box. We talked about the pressures of living abroad, and many of us feel like we haven't caught up yet. But today, we are diving deeper into where expectations come from. Why does society and especially our families expect us to build a house, buy land, or have a car by a certain age? In many cultures, especially in Kenya, success isn't just about what you accomplish as an individual. It's about what you do for your family and your community. And that's not just necessarily a bad thing, but it does come with its own set of pressures. Let's start with cultural roots. In many African cultures, particularly in Kenya, success is often measured by what you have built back home, literally. Building a house isn't just a milestone, it's a symbol of having made it. Land ownership is a big one. It's tied to legacy, status, and security for the family. These expectations are passed down through generations, and they're deeply tied to the idea of leaving a lasting legacy. It's something that goes beyond personal achievement. It's about family pride, community respect, and being seen as a responsible adult. But when you're living abroad, the reality is different. You're juggling your life in a new country, supporting yourself, and often still helping family back home. Building that house or buying that land doesn't always happen on the timeline that people expect. Another big reason for these expectations is the role of elders in our family. Our parents, grandparents, and older relatives often have a big say in what they think we should be doing with our lives. And for them, owning property is one of the ultimate signs you've arrived. Elders are seen as custodians of family tradition and success. Their approval means a lot, and that can create pressure for us to achieve certain things, even if they don't necessarily fit with our own goals or timeline. But here's the thing, their world was different. They didn't face the same global pressures, the rising cost of living, or the complexities of balancing life abroad and home. So while their advice comes from a place of love and wisdom, sometimes it doesn't match up with the reality we are facing today. How many of you have been in a situation where your parents or elders have pushed you to buy land or build a house? Or where they don't quite understand the challenges you face abroad? Drop a comment down below and share your story. I want to hear from you. We need to open this conversation. Let's create a space where we can talk about these pressures and how to navigate them. Society has a way of defining success for us. You should have a house by 30, a good job, maybe a nice car, a family. If you don't, people start asking, what went wrong? But here's the thing, not all of us fit that mold, and that's okay. The truth is, success looks different for everyone. Some people will build that house at 25, others might never build it. And that doesn't mean you failed. You could be focusing on building a career, investing in your personal growth, or even just figuring out what makes you happy. Success isn't one size fits all. We need to stop measuring ourselves against someone else's timeline, especially when our circumstances are so different. We all have our own path to walk. So, how do we navigate these family expectations while still staying true to ourselves? It's tough, I know, because we want to honor our parents and uphold the family's name. But at the same time, we need to find a way to communicate our realities. It's all about balance. We need to find a way to respectfully explain that why we want to achieve those milestones. The reality of living abroad is different. It's okay to say, I'm working towards it, but it's going to take time. Trust me, those conversations can be tough, but they're necessary. You have to set boundaries and let your family know that success doesn't look the same for everyone, and that's okay. In the next episode, we are going to talk about to redefine success for yourself, How do we stop feeling like we are behind and start celebrating our own unique journeys? But before we go, I want you to think about this. What does success mean to you? Is it the house, the land, or is it something else entirely? Let me know in the comment section below. And let's keep this conversation going. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next episode. Thanks for joining me today. And remember, your success is defined by you and no one else.